who will get their hands on the football first. The winner goes to the AFC Championship game next week. Baltimore and Tennessee, and we're underway. Zibikowski will not run this one out of the end zone. And so Baltimore will start on their own 20-yard line. And the Ravens quarterback has been their quarterback from day one, the rookie out of Delaware, Joe Flacco. 14 TDs, 12 picks as Baltimore went 11-5. It's a big, mostly young offensive line. The only exception, 13-year veteran Willie Anderson at right tackle. And how often do you find the fullback, the team's leading rusher? That's LaRon McClain, 902 yards, 10 touchdowns, earning him a Pro Bowl nod. On first down, this is McClain. And McClain out to about the 26-yard line. Tennessee's D-line gets a huge boost with the return of Albert Haynesworth, who sprained an MCL the first week of December. Kyle Vanden Bosch also returns from injury. The linebackers, Thornton, Tulloch, and the underappreciated but highly talented Keith Bullock. And a tough and active secondary, Michael Griffin is the Tennessee interception leader with 7. Second and 4. McClain tripped up in the backfield. Tony Brown, number 97. First passing situation of the game for Joe Flacco, 3rd and 8. McGahee is into the lineup and in the backfield. They'll give to McGahee, and McGahee tripped up forward to the 25. Albert Haynesworth made the play. The Tennessee quarterback, veteran Kerry Collins, in his 3rd year with these Tennessee Titans. On the line, 7-time Pro Bowler Kevin Mawai out. 2nd-year man Leroy Harris makes his 2nd start. The backs and receivers, and Lendell White part of the 1-2 punch on the ground with rookie Chris Johnson. White had 15 rushing TDs during the regular season. And on first down, Collins is going to throw to the 30, and more is Justin McCarron out of bounds and a first down.
So smart here, I think, by Tennessee, who couldn't get any running game going in the first game. Try to soften it up a little bit by going to the pass early, especially trying to get the ball to the wide receivers on the outside. Good start for Kerry Collins. And, of course, he goes to a very veteran guy in Justin McCarron.
17-yard pickup, line of scrimmage, the Tennessee 39. Chris Johnson. And this will lose yardage. The play is made by the man in the middle.
Here we go.
And little of this, and the first time these two teams played, and a little more coming up today.
Well, not 5 minutes ago, I talked about Jeff Fisher telling us how he told his team, you got to walk away from these confrontations. I don't want a personal foul. Of course, they already got one on the punt. This game, I know you can use the word chippy or whatever you want to say. Now it's right tackle David Stewart. If there is an instigator on the offensive line of Tennessee, it's Stewart playing the role of Conrad Dobler.
2nd and 11. Johnson. And Johnson gets back to the original line of scrimmage. A look at Baltimore's 2nd-ranked defense. Haloti Ngata at 6'4", 345, anchoring the front 3. 4 terrific linebackers, led by number 52, Ray Lewis, named to his 10th Pro Bowl in this, his 13th season. Speaking of Pro Bowlers, free safety Ed Reed, who led the NFL with 9 interceptions on the year. He had 2 more in the win last week at Miami. 3rd and 15, and Collins needs the 49-yard line of the Titans for a first down. This time, throwing incomplete. Pass intended for Justin Gage, number 12, the wide receiver, and Tennessee will kick it away.
The opening possessions for both teams was a testament to the power of each club's defense. Coming on NFL Replay, the offenses will explode onto the scene.
It's an all-out flavor blitz with KFC Honey Barbecue Wings. We take our famous sauceless hot wings that are marinated in peppers and coated in seasoning, then glaze them in honey barbecue for 3 layers of flavor. Get 7 for $3.99 or grab a bucket of 20. Add a 32-ounce drink for a chance to win a trip to Super Bowl 44.
24/7 market at Courtyard. More choices, more convenience, and more freedom on the road. Courtyard, it's a new stay.
I can still see their faces.
Every day, more people are killed.
Our revenge is to live. For my parents and for all the others.
Defiance. Rated R. Everywhere January 16th.
An advanced two-mode hybrid system. Check. 20 miles per gallon in the city while still seating 8. Check. The world's first full-size luxury hybrid SUV. Checkmate.
First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming out here today. After having a long discussion with friends and family, I've decided to follow my first love.
Game day gets you ready for the playoffs. Before the games, Marshall and Warren break down each postseason matchup.
They can't just do it on Peyton's arm.
Plus, exclusive team reports live from every stadium.
Kind of a defining week for the Cards.
Later, as game day continues, Rich, Mooch, and Dion deliver the best highlight show on TV.
If you're going to watch this, you're going to enjoy this.
Start and end your game day here.
The People's Champ, baby, I love it.
Spend your playoff weekend with NFL Game Day, only on NFL Network.
Welcome back to Nashville, where the rain continues to fall. There is injured Pro Bowl center Kevin Mawai, reduced to an onlooker here today. On first down now from the 35-yard line, Collins to throw. Little flare out of the backfield for Chris Johnson, and Johnson has a first down and more. Midfield, 40, inside the 40, brought down by Jim Leonard. 28 yards and a first down.
You try to put your fastest, quickest player anywhere you can get him in a one-on-one situation, and that's exactly what Tennessee did right there. Bart Scott, no chance to do an open field one-on-one tackle with Chris Johnson. Look at that move he puts on Scott right there. Scott actually doesn't even get a shoelace out of the deal.
Chris is obviously, gives us burst. He gives us that speed.
From the 37. Collins with time. And this one to the tight end, Algie Crumpler, and Crumpler brought down at the 35. This is Chris Johnson. Wrapped up at about the 33. 3rd and 6 now for Collins. With time, down the sideline, it is incomplete. Pass intended for Justin Gage. And a penalty marker is on the far side of the field.
Yeah, not the near side where the pass was thrown, but over all the way across the field.
Here's Terry McCauley.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense, number 22. 5-yard penalty, automatic.
That's the ex-Tennessee Titan, Samari Rolle, guilty of the penalty. And it's a first down for Tennessee.
Samari Rolle played 7 years here with the Titans. A very popular figure here. Was released when they had a salary cap purge, and you can see he got beat on the double move. And then he threw his arms up in the air like, I didn't do anything.
On 2nd and 10. Collins, sideline, caught inside the 10-yard line to Justin Gage.
You know, it's interesting watching the story in New York with an older quarterback in Brett Favre and all the talk about his arm strength. Let me tell you something about this guy's arm strength. Not an issue. Kerry Collins' arm is as live as it was when he came in the league, and when you give him awesome pass protection like his line just gave him there, that ball arrives on the deep out with a lot of velocity.
67 passing yards so far to just 2 rushing yards for Tennessee. first and goal. Chris Johnson, right side, inside the 5, diving, touchdown.
Whether you do it with a handoff or whether you do it by passing it, getting Chris Johnson on the edge and outside is going to be huge for the Titans. And Mike Heimerdinger, the coordinator, has done it several times already, and Baltimore doesn't seem to have anyone who can make the initial tackle on Chris Johnson.
Good shot, baby. Keep doing what you do, man.
Third possession of the game for the Baltimore Ravens, and this team that led all teams in the NFL with 3 and outs on defense have gone 3 and out twice on offense. Flacco to throw, finally got rid of it as he was under pressure. This is McClain, and McClain with running room out to about the 28-yard line. The advantage of being a big quarterback.
And Joe Flacco gets to demonstrate it again. We saw him bust away from Albert Hainsworth. This time it's Javon Curse that's all over him. Good presence of mind. That was actually a backward pass, so to McClain, who looks awfully nimble and quick of foot for a guy that weighs 260 pounds.
On 2nd and 2, Lorenzo Neal doesn't get much of anything. Now on 3rd and 1, Flacco moves the pile and a first down. So officially, Flacco yet to throw his first pass of the day. Throws that one, the quick slant, and that's complete to the 40-yard line, and we get a late flag in the backfield. Derek Mason.
Roughing the passer. Defense number 91. Contact to the helmet. 15-yard penalty.
Jason Jones is guilty of the personal foul. Derek Mason, the ex-Tennessee Titan, made that catch. Line of scrimmage now the Baltimore 47. And it's first down and 18. Play fake. Flacco with time. Far side of the field. And that is incomplete. Ruled out of bounds. Caught by Mark Clayton, but he didn't come down in bounds. 2nd and 18. Fakes this way, goes that way, and McClain dropped it. 3rd and 18. Each team penalized 4 times. Flacco stepping up. Gonna go deep, down the sideline. It is caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Derek Mason.
And that is why, after 18 games, it's unfair, maybe in a lot of respects, to still refer to Joe Flacco as a rookie. Because in a playoff situation, that was not a rookie throw. Working against the zone, Chris Hope, the safety, way late in getting back over to the deep outside, and a perfect tight spiral strike by Joe Flacco to Derek Mason.
They were in a 2-high coverage, and we kind of looked the man on Todd in the seam and held the safety in there long enough to hit Derek in the hole.
The first one was, just straight streaks down the sideline, and I may be 34, but I still can get behind you. And I got behind the defensive back, and Joe put it right on the money.
Both teams have traded punches on offense. When NFL replay returns, the Titans look for a repeat of their previous offensive drive.
National Car Rental knows I'm picky. So at National, I go right past the counter.
And you get to choose any car in the aisle.
Choose any car! You cannot be serious!
Seriously, you choose.
Okay.
Go National. Go like a pro.
You know, I really loved being in that Super Bowl ad last year.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do that again.
Check it out. This time we'll tell my story.
Huh.
Well, like you worked at a grocery store, I work at a convenience store.
Come on.
You played the oboe, I'll play the bassoon. You wear a bow tie, I wear like a long tie.
Nah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
Go to NFL.com/superad and vote for the news story you want to see in the NFL Super Bowl commercial.
It's different.
It's really not.
My Bloody Valentine 3D. Rated R. In theaters everywhere Friday.
Zombies!
When all you want are the most thrilling playoff highlights on game day.
Why? Because they have defense.
Play fake, Romo deep to the middle.
When you want to hear the game, but you're out on the range.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
3rd and 14 if you care to nitpick.
When all you want is to never miss a highlight.
Second touchdown of the night.
When all you want is football.
Every day is like Sunday. All day, every day.
Got a car to sell?
Go to VHIX.com.
Millions of people go to VHIX.com looking for a car.
I would never do a newspaper classified again.
The best part is it's free.
Absolutely free.
All you do is you upload a picture.
You put in a few facts about your car.
Then someone searches for a used car like yours.
Bingo, there's your car.
Pops up in their search results.
And it's free.
How can you beat that?
This is the best way to sell a car.
List your used car for free and reach millions of car buyers at VHIX.com, your online resource to find your ride. Dealer inventories are now searchable at VHIX.com on your mobile phone.
I still can't believe it happened. Our little boy Ian was perfectly healthy. All of a sudden, within 30 hours, he was gone.
Influenza is a serious illness that's easily spread.
Everyone kept saying it's just the flu. Well, the flu can kill your healthy children.
Every year in the U.S., about 100 children die of the flu. Every death is a tragedy because we have a vaccine that can prevent influenza.
Please protect your family. Get vaccinated against the flu. Don't take chances.
Today, I'm delivering knockout shots.
Entering the fourth quarter, the Ravens led 10-3 behind a rushing touchdown from running back LaRon McClain. With 1:56 left in the game, trailing 10-6, Gary Collins capped an 80-yard, 11-play drive with a TD strike to LG Crumpler from 11 yards out. Down 13-10, Ravens rookie quarterback Joe Flacco, in an attempt to lead his team back through his second interception of the game to seal the victory for Tennessee.
Here's the rookie Chris Johnson reversing field, coming back this way, out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Titans on 2nd and 1, and here is Johnson again, up the middle. Inside the 35-yard line. Ed Reed made the tackle.
And Ed Reed lucky that Chris Johnson's cut took him so close, because no way Ed Reed runs down Chris Johnson in the open field. Look at the cutback and the seal by Michael Roos and Bo Scaife on the backside.
There were questions as to whether or not the running game would be as effective with Kevin Mawai on the sideline and Leroy Harris subbing for him. So far, so good for Tennessee, averaging almost 10 yards per offensive play. Collins to the 25 is Justin Gage, or rather Justin McCarron, excuse me. Collins throws this way, it's incomplete.
Well,
and he hits the dirt courtesy of Bart Scott.
Yeah, he had a face full of Bart Scott.
So now Collins looking at a 3rd and 3 at the Baltimore 25. Collins looks right, throws left, and sniffing that one out. And letting it go nowhere is Jim Leonard.
That play had no chance whatsoever. Leonard all over that thing. The decision now is they're maybe too far out. The wind is in their face. They're too far out for a field goal, so on 4th down, the Titans are going to give at least the appearance of going for it.
It is a 4th and 8 and they need to reach the Baltimore 22.
And I guess they're saying a 47-yard field goal into that breeze is unattainable.
Low snap, got away from Collins.
It's still loose.
And finally comes to rest at about the 38-yard line.
Boy, now you got to wonder if Kevin Mawai was in some type of confusion on the snap count. As this snap comes back and it looks like it hits Collins right in the leg. It appears to be on time, but it just looks, it's right about thigh level. You just got to wonder how much different that shotgun snap is than maybe the one that's thrown back there by Kevin Mawai. Was it firmer? Was it harder? Because Mawai's a little softer? I don't know, but it's certainly befuddled Kerry Collins.
On 1st and 5, Flacco throwing, and that is complete across midfield and out of bounds at about the 45 is Derek Mason. Tennessee all even, 8 rushes, 8 passes.
Well, Baltimore, with those 10 runs, they ran the ball more than any team in the league.
Now it's McClain to about the 42.
Some teams run, and McClain is not getting up.
And we have a timeout on the field with 12:47 to play here in the second quarter. 3rd and 7. Flacco pulls it down, now throwing this way, incomplete. And close to being picked off by David Thornton. Sam Cook led the NFL with 18 punts inside the 10-yard line during the regular season. This one bounces at the 2. Oh, you can count that one too.
You couldn't have done any better with a sand wedge and having Tiger Woods strike it.
Following a great punt, the Titans offense faces a great challenge, going 99 yards versus one of the NFL's most feared defenses.
As the playoffs and Super Bowl reach their conclusion, the dawn of a new season comes to light. The next generation of the NFL begins with the Scouting Combine and NFL Draft.
The Atlanta Falcons select.
A star will be born.
Carol, when you replaced Casual Friday with Nordic Tuesday, was it really for fun or to save money on heat?
Why, don't you think Nordic Tuesday's fun?
Oh, no. It's fun.
You know, if you're trying to cut costs, FedEx can help. We've got express options, fast ground and freight service. You could save money and keep the heat on.
Great idea.
That's a great idea.
Well, if Nordic Tuesday wasn't so much fun.
We understand you need to save money. FedEx.
If you've been putting off getting new carpet for your home, now's the time to put it back on. Because the Home Depot has a new lower price for carpet installation. Only $139 for your whole house, no matter how many rooms. We've lowered the price on over 1,000 items throughout the store, including carpet. So you'll pay the lowest total price for your carpet project, guaranteed. New carpet has never been more affordable, with basic installation for just $139, no matter how many rooms. Only at the Home Depot. You can do it, we can help.
Follow the path to Super Bowl 43 glory with NFL Mobile Live from Sprint. Get 24/7 coverage of the NFL playoffs on NFL Network straight from your phone. Download it by texting Tampa to 7777. Only from Sprint, only on the Now Network.
Yeah. No. Oh, man.
You look like you're about to show off your team pride by stapling Reggie Bush to your wall.
Watch out.
Instead, get a fathead. Show off your passion the easy way. Pick up a fathead of your favorite hero at fathead.com.
Pick a city, then get a 4-star hotel at a 2-star price from Hotwire.com. When 4-star hotels have unsold rooms, they use Hotwire to fill them. So you get the lowest prices guaranteed.
HOTWIRE, Hotwire.com.
I will guarantee you that Jeff Fisher's heart jumped up in his throat, making a cut like that, going lateral about 3 yards deep in your own end zone.
With Ray Lewis in pursuit.
Nothing there. He's going to try to go off right guard. He does make a good move and gets some positive yardage. You can't believe how far away the goal line looks at the other end of the field from that position.
On 2nd and 9, Johnson again, barely. 3rd and 10.
Baltimore getting all sorts of penetration here against Tennessee. Take a look at that all the way back there. Terrell Suggs. Man, he forces the issue by being 2 yards in the backfield. He pushes Algie Crumpler all the way back in there. Johnson had to make a heck of a move just to get out and avoid the safety.
Now does Kerry Collins throw it out of his own end zone? Remember, Ed Reed lurks in the secondary. He's going to throw it, and out of the backfield is Ahmad Hall. Hall with a first down and a titanic collision at about the 12 or 13-yard line. Ray Lewis.
But Hall, A, gets the first down, and B, holds on to the football. What a shot!
This is how it sounded down low.
Well, kudos to both of them. Ray Lewis for the hit, Ahmad Hall for doing his job and holding on to the ball. An aggressive play calling by the Titans, going to the air on 3rd down from the goal line.
Here's Chris Johnson, and Johnson up the middle. Still on his feet, and the penalty marker flies in late from Terry McCauley. And another little pushing and shoving bout.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 76, forearm to the head.
David Stewart,
to the goal.
Guilty
Second
of the
down,
foul.
The down count.
From the 9-yard line. Johnson, right side, little running room, turning the corner, and out of bounds just across the 20-yard line. White is in the background, in the backfield, I should say, and out of the shotgun, Collins throws over the middle, and he's got his man for a first down. Out to the 30-yard line is Justin Gage. Chris Johnson back into the lineup for Tennessee in the backfield. Play fake to him. Collins throwing over the middle, and he's got him. Gage to the 46 of the Ravens, and a first down.
And that time Baltimore came with the blitz, and it was handled. It was stone cold stopped at the line of scrimmage. There comes Bart Scott, nowhere. Look at that pocket. Look at that pocket for Kerry Collins. And he has been enjoying that protection all year. This Titans offense was the best at protecting their quarterback all season. Collins sacked only a dozen times the entire season.
9 of 11 for 114 yards on the day for Collins. Now the give to Chris Johnson. Johnson eludes a couple of tacklers, and now down to the 42. Ninth play of this 57-yard drive upcoming. Collins. Bullet over the middle, inside the 35, and that'll be a first down at the 33-yard line to Bo Scaife.
And again, Lewis and Suggs on top of Scaife.
5 straight completions. Collins looking for number 6 in a row. Being chased from behind and pulled down at the 40-yard line. Terrell Suggs. Catching him from behind. And Suggs slow to get off the turf.
As Suggs landed on top of Kerry Collins, you'd think Collins would be the guy that would get up with something wrong. Let's watch the end of it.
When we go, it's always next man up. It's always next man up. And that's what we take so much pride in, even in practice. When somebody's at the second position or whatever it's called, we don't even call it the second position. We call it everybody's a starter on our defense, bottom line. And for us, man, when that started happening, you know, Rex came to me and just said, listen, all I need you to do is just keep everybody together, keep everything calm, and just keep playing football the way we play football. No matter who's in there, just tell them what to do, line them up, and we'll get out of this game one way or another.
Terrell Suggs on the sideline. They are checking him out. We asked Terrell about New Year's Day. He said it was a practice day just like any other. He said New Year's is for guys who didn't make the playoffs.
Both of these teams practiced on New Year's Day. Jeff Fisher goes, that's how I made sure they weren't out too late the night before.
On 2nd and 16, over the middle, complete inside the 30 to the 27-yard line is Gage. That's a 13-yard pickup.
Well, the slant hard to defend, especially when it's thrown that well by Kerry Collins. But watch Gage cover up the football and protect it. He knows they're going to come after it right there. He puts both arms on it. Starts to look like a Woody Hayes fullback. And Joe Flacco is being reduced to a spectator.
Third and 8.
If I was Collins, I wouldn't be looking away.
Here comes the blitz. Collins got rid of it, throws it up, intercepted. Samari roll. Down at the 10-yard line. The Baltimore Ravens, who picked off 26 passes to lead the NFL during the regular season, get one here.
Boy, and Collins under duress, off his back foot, falling backwards. And this time Baltimore comes with 7 guys. And Kerry thought he was going to float it down to Justin McCarron's, but the ball took off on him, which it does a lot of times when you're falling off your back foot.
That's 6 takeaways this postseason for the Baltimore Ravens.
I was trying to give our guy a chance and just threw a bad ball.
Time is winding down in the first half, and the Titans' second turnover of the half may be foreshadowing for what is to come here on NFL Replay.
What you missed this week on NFL Game Day morning.
With Plexico out, is this the straw that breaks the camel's back?
He would not utilize those legs, but when he does, he's the best at his game.
NFL Game Day morning, Sunday only on NFL Network.
And the world is made of energy, and the world is electricity, and the world is made of energy, and there's a lot inside of you, and there's a lot inside of me.
Lindsey Vonn takes the lead. Earlier, she was suffering from an all-over achy cold. She stays tough. How does she do it? What is that? I think we've discovered her advantage. Speedy Alka-Seltzer.
New and improved Alka-Seltzer Plus. Specially formulated now with more pain-relieving power. Rushes cold-fighting ingredients to relieve congestion, coughing, and all-over achiness. It's the official cold medicine of the U.S. Ski Team. Alka-Seltzer Plus. Also available in liquid gels.
Want to spice up your day? Pepper in some excitement with Chili's Big Mouth Bites. The 4 mini burgers with giant layers of flavor including bacon, jalapeno ranch dressing, cheese, and sauteed onions. Try Big Mouth Bites. They're hot and juicy and they're at Chili's. Pepper in some wow. Pepper in some fun.
Everything worth listening to is now on Sirius XM. 69 commercial-free music channels. The most talk, news, and entertainment. Every major sport. New programming, new choices, new prices. Over 130 channels. Add the best of Sirius to your XM subscription or the best of XM to your Sirius subscription free for 3 months. Hear what over 35 million listeners can't get enough of. Sirius XM.
If you think about it, this is what makes the ladders different from other job search sites. We only work with the big talent. Welcome to The Ladders, a premium job site for only 100K plus jobs and only 100K plus talent.
He spent 9 seasons building a dynasty in New England. Now Scott Pioli is headed to Kansas City, where he will be charged with turning around a franchise that has not won a playoff game in 14 years. The former Patriots vice president of player personnel is set to be introduced as the Chiefs general manager on Wednesday. You can watch that press conference live on NFL Network at 6 p.m. Eastern. Of course, that's right around the time that Jim Caldwell was introduced as the Colts head coach on Tuesday. He takes over for longtime Indy leader Tony Dungy, who retired on Monday. It is Caldwell's first NFL head coaching job. And speaking of new coaches, the Broncos hired Josh McDaniels to run the show yesterday, and he hired his first assistant on Tuesday. Tapped former 49ers head coach Mike Nolan to be the team's 4th defensive coordinator in 4 years. Looking ahead to Sunday, we will be on the air at 11 a.m. Eastern to get you set for the big NFC and AFC title games live in Arizona and Pittsburgh on game day morning.
My guess is that this Baltimore defense right now a little stunned that the Titans have already gone over 200 yards of offense here with over 2 minutes left here in the first half. A lot of yardage being racked up by the guys in blue.
This is Lendell White. And White up to about the 30-yard line. Collins from the shotgun. With time. Throwing. That's complete to Gage. Gage to the 48. And a first down.
Well, I can't say enough about the pass protection being given to Kerry Collins. This is a wall that's being built in front of him. Again, another Ravens blitz comes up the middle. He just shifts a yard to his left. And talk about tight coverage, squeezing that one in past Samari Roll.
Collins over the middle. That's complete. Inside the 40-yard line is Bo Scaife for another first down. Clock continues to move. A minute 10 to play.
No secret here. If you can't harry Kerry Collins, if you can't flush him, if you can't move him, look out.
Baltimore with 2 timeouts remaining. Tennessee all 3. Collins. And that's complete, and we get a penalty marker coming out of the secondary. This one may go against Tennessee.
Well, there was a lot of contact.
Nope. It's going to be against Baltimore. But you're right, there was a little pushing and shoving between Samari Roll and Justin Gage. Second and 10. Collins throwing, and that's complete to the 21-yard line. Clock continues to move. Escape couldn't reach the out of bounds, and they call a timeout. Third and 4 from the 22. The give is to Lendell White. White cuts it back to the 15-yard line and a first down.
The ball came out. Is that a fumble?
And it goes over to the Ravens. Jim Leonard covered the loose ball.
That's how you see a running back fumble so many times, trying to make the extra effort.
And it looked like Jarrett Johnson got the hit that forced the fumble.
Oh, you saw the ball swing out. He's got it away from his body on the hit from behind. You're right, Johnson hit Lendell White right in the back, and the ball shoots out. You saw when he made that cut, the ball swung way out away from his body. Lendell White never did have it tightly secured between his forearm and his ribs and paid the price for it.
We have a slogan here, they're not in to the end. You know, and then they were moving the ball, and you know they were doing a great job, and they were breaking tackles, and we just continued to fight, man, and we refused to let them in, and we made the plays we had to. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. The ball, came out, and we'll take it. We'll take it any way we can get it.
Next on NFL Replay, the third quarter will begin with a 7-7 tie, and the Titans will have the ball minus their biggest offensive weapon.
This winter, lots of people are getting great deals with Expedia. To Miami, Hawaii, Los Angeles, and more. During the Expedia Winter Sale, book select hotels and flights together and get huge savings, like Las Vegas, 4 nights plus air from just $277, or Cancun, 4 nights plus air from just $549. It's the Expedia Winter Sale. Hurry, the deals end soon. Call 1-800-EXPEDIA or visit Expedia.com.
Why do we show up 5 hours before kickoff? Order every game. Dress like our dads. And sit in 10-degree weather on our anniversary. Why? Because this game is ours. Visa. For game day, it's the way to go.
Thursday on Playbook. We'll explain how Pittsburgh will fluster Joe Flacco, plus why Big Ben has what it takes to get back to the Super Bowl. Playbook, Thursday at 8 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
The top college seniors in the nation showcase their talent on the gridiron. The path to the draft begins with the 2009 Under Armour Senior Bowl. Live January 24th, exclusively on NFL Network.
Winter X Games returns to Aspen's Buttermilk Mountain January 22nd through 25th. See the world's best go big for Winter X Gold in snowboarding, snowmobile, and skiing. All in HD. Live on Comcast. Witness a new 22-foot-high super pipe and the return of ski and snowboard. Big Air Winter X Games 13. Details at xgames.com.
Watch the ESPN Winter X Games. Check listings for local times and dates.
It's the most anticipated rematch in UFC history between two of the sport's greatest athletes. Lightweight champion BJ Penn moves back up to 170 to avenge a 2006 loss to current welterweight champion George St. Pierre. Also, undefeated light heavyweights collide as 13-0 Thiago Silva takes on 13-0 Lyoto Machida. Bud Light presents UFC 94, St. Pierre versus Penn 2. Live Saturday, January 31st from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada on Events in Demand pay-per-view.
7. Each team reached pay dirt on back-to-back drives in the first quarter. The Titans first with an 8-yard Chris Johnson run. Baltimore answered on the following drive with a 48-yard strike from Joe Flacco to Derek Mason. Tennessee moved the ball all half, shredding the vaunted Ravens defense for 256 total yards while holding Baltimore to 94 total yards. But it was 3 Titans turnovers, an interception, a fumble, and turnover on downs, all within the Ravens' 35, which stunted any chance of putting up points. Now let's go back to the game with 11:44 left in the third quarter.
We're made for this challenge. Remember that. We're made for this challenge. We're made for this. Let's go.
On the left, Chris Johnson, the rookie, who's had his ankle retaped. His return is questionable. Terrell Suggs not on the field. Sprained shoulder, we are told, and his return is questionable. Meanwhile, Collins over the middle as another penalty marker flies. This is Lindell White breaking free for first down yardage, but let's check the flag.
Well, the flag was on the near side of the field, well away from the action happening on the other side.
Illegal contact, defense, number 57.
Penalty is on Bart Scott of the Ravens.
First down.
And way away from the point of attack. That penalty came a good 25 or 30 yards away from where Lindell White was working on the other side of the field. Well, 2 big losses there on each side. 2 Pro Bowlers sitting it out. Chris Johnson on the one side, Terrell Suggs on the other.
White hit and dropped at the 35. 2nd and 9. And with Chris Johnson nursing the ankle, Lindell White is the man in the backfield. He gets the handoff and goes down at the 33, hit by Haloti Ngata. 3rd and 7. Collins throwing this side. That's complete. Officials go down. Bo Scaife made the catch. And that appears to be just short of a first down.
Kerry Collins, the wind is at his back, but look at the laser that he throws to Bo Scaife. The coverage out there by McLean, not bad at all. He's all over Scaife. He was worried initially that he might have gotten there early and gotten a penalty.
So here is Rob Baronis lining one up from 46 yards out.
And the wind is a help.
We get a whistle.
We think the ball was being bobbled.
John Harbaugh is talking to the officials on the sideline.
Are they going to challenge this?
Timeout.
John Harbaugh thinks that was an incomplete pass, that he didn't have possession on the sideline.
Vic Fangio and Mike Pettine, I'll give them credit for that, starting with Vic. They watched it, the thing came up finally on the TV replay, and they noticed that he caught it twice. And the second catch, obviously, we lost control of it. He wasn't able to get 2 feet down. So that was Vic all the way. He was adamant about it. He encouraged us to challenge it.
Well, Bo Scaife is waiting for the decision. He has the ball in his hands out on the field of play, but he doesn't have it totally under control. Watch as the ball comes into our view. He's juggling it. There's when he firmly gets possession. And I think after total possession, his right foot is out of bounds.
I think that's a good challenge by John Harbaugh.
I think it's an outstanding one. From this angle, you don't see that he doesn't have complete control of the ball like we could from the other side.
And if ruled incomplete, instead of a 46-yarder, it would be a 51-yard field goal attempt.
The receiver gained final control with his left foot down, and his right foot went out of bounds. The pass is incomplete. It will be fourth down on the 33-yard line.
So now Baronis will be backed up for a 51-yard field goal attempt.
The wind is definitely his friend, though.
So Baronis for a Tennessee lead. No good. Hooked it just slightly to the left of the uprights.
It started out left and stayed left, and he had plenty of leg as he put that up into the screen, but it never had a chance.
The hold is perfect. He just pulled it.
Yeah, he started it left. It actually goes reasonably straight. He never had it between the uprights.
First down. Flacco to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Lorenzo Neal. And Neal bulls his way to the 46-yard line. That is the right foot of Chris Johnson.
He's got an ankle injury and just could not return. He was unable to play. You know, he was made some big plays, had some significant plays, with his speed in the first half, and so I would think one would assume that we missed out on some opportunities.
You subtract him from the lineup, and you wonder if psychologically it's not getting to these guys a little bit. They know when their biggest playmaker is over on the bench.
There's Lendell White as Flacco looks at a 2nd and 3. McGahee to midfield and a first down. The give is to McGahee. And McGahee inside the 45 to the 44. 3rd and 5, quick pass, and that is incomplete. Batted down. Collins going to throw. Short pop over the middle. That's White, and White for about a 5-yard pickup. On 2nd and 5, Collins sideline pattern. That's complete to Gage. And he makes the catch, and that appears to be just enough for the first down. 2nd and 19. Lendell White up the middle. And dragged down at the 21-yard line by Haruki Nakamura. 2 out of 9 on 3rd down today for Tennessee. Here comes the blitz. Collins getting rid of it. Incomplete. A little hand-to-hand battle. No penalty flag.
Again, Rex Ryan dials up a blitz, bringing more people than the Titans could block, and Kerry Collins again had to throw off balance, falling away.
The fourth quarter is next, with the game still knotted up at 7 apiece, which brings about deja vu of a previous matchup between these two teams.
There's nothing I'd change about the game of football. There's a t-shirt that says football is life. You know, when I see that, I know it's a cliche, but to me it's real. You know, the game of football is so genuine. It's under high pressure when everybody's watching. It's about bringing out the best in people under the most difficult circumstances and situations. So we gotta trust one another. We gotta rely on one another, believe in one another. We've got men of integrity in our football team. That's what our fans are gonna see.
In this house, we're all about tradition. We don't even change a light bulb without having a family conference about it. Nope. I wouldn't change one thing about this house. What's going on?
Can we keep it?
Oh, I think so. The NFL. That's how I see it.
The Samsung Series 7 Plasma with a touch of color finish. When beautiful design is the name of the game, imagination lives. See their whole story at Samsung.com.
Coach Switzer, when I get hot, I go cold Coors Light for my first round draft choice.
Doesn't everyone? 99% of the people do.
What about when that other 1% buys the round?
They make decisions a lot of times which ones are going to be for you, and then half the time the other ones can't be for you because they went for you. You know what I mean?
No.
Frost Brewed Coors Light, official beer sponsor of Super Bowl 43.
Coach, I will bet you a cold Coors Light draft that I can beat you in a game of table tennis.
I don't care. It's not my game. I don't play it.
It's an all-out flavor blitz with KFC Honey Barbecue Wings. We take our famous sauceless hot wings that are marinated in peppers and coated in seasoning, then glaze them in honey barbecue for 3 layers of flavor. Get 7 for $3.99 or grab a bucket of 20. Add a 32-ounce drink for a chance to win a trip to Super Bowl 44.
National Car Rental knows I'm picky. So at National, I go right past the counter.
And you get to choose any car in the aisle.
Choose any car! You cannot be serious!
Seriously, you choose.
Okay.
Go National. Go like a pro.
When people compare the ingredients in these soups, 7 out of 10 would prefer to eat new Select Harvest. Progresso adds sodium phosphate, MSG, and hydrolyzed vegetable protein. We don't. Real ingredients, real taste. New Select Harvest from Campbell's.
This is not the first time these two teams have met with so much at stake.
Taking it on the road. Let's go. Take it on the road.
In 2000, the 13-3 number 1 seed Titans hosted the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Divisional Playoff. Entangled in a 10-10 tie early in the fourth, the Titans' El Del Greco lined up for a tie-breaking field goal. The attempt was blocked and picked up by Anthony Mitchell, who returned it 90 yards for the score and the 17-10 lead. With 6:55 left, the Titans were running out of chances. Ray Lewis put an end to the game, stealing away a Steve McNair pass from Eddie George, returning it 50 yards for the final score, sealing the 24-10 victory for the Ravens, who went on to win the franchise's first Super Bowl that year in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Throw. That pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Flacco waits, throws deep for Clayton. It is caught at the 10, inside the 5, 1st and goal.
Can you believe that?
Just how we drew it up, yeah.
And Mark Clayton is proverbially the last guy standing. Watch this. The two defenders end up on the ground. They didn't hit each other, but they both end up. Finnegan first loses his footing. He goes down, and then Hope loses his footing, and Mark Clayton, the only guy left standing.
felt when I slipped, and Clayton caught it. That could have been a game-changing play. It's just tough, Them guys get paid too. He made a great play.
Only the second red zone possession of the day for the Ravens. They scored on their first. This is McClain straight ahead to the 3.
Well, how frustrated must the Titans be right now? They had the exact defense they want. And here goes McClain limping off. But they had the exact coverage they wanted. Double coverage on Mark Clayton on that long play, and they don't make the play.
The 42 is Lorenzo Neal replacing McClain in the Baltimore backfield. McGahee tripped up at the 7-yard line.
Keith Bullock. You want your big-time players to make a big-time play in crunch time. McGahee makes a couple of moves. He makes one too many, and Keith Bullock penetrates.
3rd and goal for Baltimore. The first meeting between these two teams, Baltimore had the advantage in all the numbers except the final score. McGahee in the backfield with Flacco. Flacco on the move, throws, complete. This is McGahee looking for running room. To the 10, to the 5, down to the 3. It'll be 4th down. 21-yard field goal attempt coming from Matt Stover. On its way and good. First down, Kerry Collins throws over the middle to Lendell White. White with first down yardage and then some to midfield. First down. Many in these parts feel that was the best Tennessee team in the history of this franchise.
It's starting with Jeff Fisher, the head coach. They'd been to the Super Bowl the year before, lost to the Rams, and Jeff Fisher said the 2000 team was actually better than the team that went to the Super Bowl. And that was a bitter, bitter loss.
White. And White pulls his way for another first down. Just inside the Baltimore 40.
Well, this is now showing some signs of life offensively for Tennessee after they pretty much slept through the 3rd quarter. Great blocking at the point of attack. Algie Crumpler out front. Crumpler out there on Bart Scott, ties him up. And Lendell White, he better secure that football. The Ravens got it away from him once. You know they'll be going after it again.
Collins to throw. Pulls it down. Now goes deep and overthrows everybody. Brandon Jones, the nearest Tennessee receiver. 2nd and 10. Quentin Ganther goes nowhere.
Well, right into Ray Lewis and Haloti Ngata.
Loss of 1 on the play, 3rd and 11. Joe Flacco waiting his turn.
Where are they going to come from here?
Collins throwing. Caught at the 26-yard line by Justin Gage and a first down.
And that time Baltimore only came with 4 people and paid the price for it.
I thought Kerry did a great job. The receivers, Justin, they got open, they made catches. Problem was something that hadn't necessarily been a problem for us all year. It was just getting points once we got in the plus territory.
And what a great job by Justin Gage of elevating and stretching out for that ball. Boy, Justin Gage came through for his quarterback there.
First down. And here's White trying the right side. Lewis missed the tackle, but he is hit at the 25 by Bart Scott. 3rd and 9.
Here they come creeping again.
Collins throwing the slant. That's complete inside the 15 and a first down. Gage again, and what a day Gage is having.
A perfect strike on the slant. Fabian Washington knows it's coming, tries to get the jam, but gets on the outside shoulder, giving the inside shoulder to Gage, and Collins does the rest.
9 catches for 126 yards for Justin Gage, the 6th-year receiver out of Missouri. This is White. Into a stone wall at 13. Collins to throw on 2nd and 9. Has time. Algie Crumpler inside the 10 to the 5. Lost the football. Down at the goal line. Who's got it?
Unbelievable. Tennessee turns it over again.
Crumpler caught the winning touchdown pass when these teams met on the 5th of October in the final 2 minutes. Here, looking for the lead, Crumpler coughs it up.
Well, he gets hit. He gets really hit hard by Bart Scott and Jim Leonard. And they double team him, and the ball goes right to Fabian Washington. How frustrating that must be.
We had 3 turnovers. We gave away 9 points. You understand what I'm saying? At least 9 points. They forced 3 turnovers in the red zone, so I'm not shocked. I've been around football for a long time, and you can't have we can't as a team have those type of mistakes and expect to win, especially in the playoffs.
I was kind of getting nosy, and I had him kind of late checkout. He checked out late, and I was being nosy, thinking that they beat us before on a Yogi goal, so I'm trying to help on the backside. And I didn't keep my eyes on my luggage, so to speak. So I had to come up there and just throw everything in there because it was my fault that he was wide open like that. So I tried to make up for it.
And let me just say this about Algie Crumpler. Algie is one of the most professional guys I've been around. He's one of those guys that does everything right, and I feel bad for him. But he's not the only one to blame in this situation.
It's football, and you hang on the ball in both situations. Maybe the game's different, but I'm not going to single out either Lindell or Algie as being the reason that we lost this game, or Rob with the kick. I mean, we lost it as a team. We had opportunities. We just didn't make the plays when we needed to.
Coming up on NFL Replay, the Ravens look to put the finishing touches on the AFC's #1 seeded Tennessee Titans.
NFL Replay. Relive the divisional playoffs as the Eagles square off with the Giants and the Chargers battle the Steelers. NFL Replay, tomorrow starting at 8, only on NFL Network.
When people compare the ingredients in these soups, 7 out of 10 would prefer to eat new Select Harvest. Progresso adds sodium phosphate, MSG, and hydrolyzed vegetable protein. We don't. Real ingredients, real taste. New Select Harvest from Campbell's.
So you've been doing a nice job out there helping people save money on car insurance.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But I think there are a few other things you can say about what a reliable company Geico is.
Right. Well, maybe our Geico's the 3rd largest car insurance company in America. Nice tidbit there.
Exactly. And I've been thinking, looking a bit more businesslike might help too.
Oh, my. No, it's... What's the word?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15%.
Let's see if this steak place can match the value of Golden Corral's new Applewood Grill. I'd like the sirloin, chicken and pork too, all wrapped in bacon, and offer around $10.
Security!
And offer around $10.
No. What are you, some kind of rodeo clown?
No other place can match Golden Corral's Applewood Grill. Get sizzling aged sirloin, oven roasted chicken, and tender pork, all wrapped in Applewood bacon, all included on their endless dinner buffet for around $10. Now that's a rare deal. There's no place like Golden Corral.
We can build a smarter planet.
Smarter towns.
Smarter cities.
Smarter government. Smarter retail.
Smarter shipping.
Smarter airports.
Smarter food supplies.
Smarter grocery stores.
Trains. Cars.
Smarter streets.
Smarter classrooms. We need smarter people. Really smart.
Smarter hospitals.
Smarter energy grid.
Connect them all together, and what do you got?
Happier people.
That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on.
I'm an IBMer. I'm an IBMer.
I'm an IBMer.
Let's build
a smarter planet.
Nothing transforms any room of the house quite like a fathead.
Yeah!
Over 500 to choose from. College, NFL, superheroes, and more. Go to fathead.com now.
Yeah. No. Oh, man.
Friday on Playbook. Brian Dawkins will break down the Cardinals' offense, plus why the Eagles can't stop Larry Fitzgerald. Playbook, Friday at 8 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
So now, Baltimore from the 1. And the Titan fans call on their defense. Third turnover of the day. And Flacco, penalty marker down. This is going to go against the Ravens.
The snap. False start. Offense, left guard. 5-yard after distance to the goal. First down.
I can tell you something right now, Greg, that doesn't involve rocket science. Teams that are a -3 in the turnover differential, their percentage of winning games you could count on one hand.
Baltimore has 8 takeaways in their 2 postseason games this year. From the half-yard line, Flacco again for a couple. And number 33, LaRon McClain, is returned to the backfield. On 2nd and 8, it's McClain, and McClain, not much there at all, he even lost a little. A huge 3rd and 10. Flacco rolling, sideline pass incomplete.
Well, the Tennessee defense did their job, and Joe Flacco showed some wisdom in the end zone. No forcing it, throw it away, get it out of there.
I think my foot wrapped around and came back in bounds. I almost pulled a Dan Orlovsky.
The 8th time Baltimore has punted in its last 11 possessions. Barely got it away. Bouncing at the 40, Jones. Trying to find running room and is bottled up at the 42-yard line. Collins throwing. That's complete. The 35 to the 30. Brandon Jones.
Not only is Justin McCarron sitting on the bench, I mean, he's not even watching, he's not in the game, but he's not even watching it. He's just sitting on the bench. The guy's on the sideline. He can't even see what's going on the field.
First down, Tennessee at the Baltimore 31. This is Lendell White looking for running room and finding it. 20 to the 18-yard line and another first down.
Well, right now, you're getting good blocking, positive yardage. It's what's been happening for the Titans, but their ball security has been bad. It's been abysmal. And if anyone touching the football now for Tennessee isn't conscious about putting that ball away, well, they'll never do it.
From the 19, White, left side. to the 16 as we come up on 6 minutes to play. Collins on 2nd and 7 to White, and White is tagged at the 19-yard line by Bart Scott. Justin Gage has been the man on the receiving end for Tennessee. Collins with time, throwing, crossing pattern, complete, inside the 10, close to a first down is Justin Gage.
Oh, where are they going to spot this ball? This is so close to a first down. It's all about the spot.
And we'll get a measurement. That much for a first down. And onto the field comes Baronis.
I think that's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. That is the Baltimore Ravens over there defensively.
This kick will come from about 27 yards out. And this for the tie. Kendrick the hole. The kick is good.
With time running out, the Ravens have the ball. Next on NFL Replay.
Morning of the big game. Morning of. Guy comes in, he's like, hey, I want this TV and I want it installed today for the big game. Lucky for this guy, my install had canceled. It was like all the stars aligned. We walk into the house, his wife, it was so funny. She's like, everything is ready. Nachos, drinks, and little weenies. And we walk into this living room, and right between the two speakers, there's no TV. A hole. Yeah, it was a hole. 35 to 40 people trying to hook up wires, and I'm hitting somebody's hip. I got done, and all the guys were like, yeah! I'm walking out, getting the high fives. I just love my job.
With a totally rebuilt site and over 1 million jobs worldwide, there's never been a better time to go to Monster.com.
The 2009 Under Armour Senior Bowl. The top college seniors in the nation showcase their talent on the gridiron in front of NFL coaches and scouts. It's the premier college football all-star game. Get your first look at the NFL Stars of Tomorrow. NFL Network is your path to the draft, and it begins with the 2009 Under Armour Senior Bowl. Live January 24th, exclusively on NFL Network.
All day, every day.
Buying a car is a big decision.
You need some advice.
That is why VHIX.com is so great. Check out the Power Circle ratings for any kind of vehicle.
JDPower.com, Power Circle ratings.
Anything that you want to know about a vehicle.
Mechanical quality.
The performance.
Design quality. Powertrain quality.
You're going to get the right car.
All this great information right on VHIX.com.
Use JDPower.com Power Circle ratings to rank vehicles you're interested in at VHIX.com, your online resource to find your ride. Search our online inventory. Thousands of vehicles are added weekly.
Got a car to sell?
Go to VHIX.com.
Millions of people go to VHIX.com looking for a car.
I would never do a newspaper classified again.
The best part is it's free.
Absolutely free.
All you do is you upload a picture.
You put in a few facts about your car.
Then someone searches for a used car like yours.
Bingo, there's your car.
Pops up in their search results.
And it's free.
How can you beat that?
This is the best way to sell a car.
List your used car for free and reach millions of car buyers at VHIX.com, your online resource to find your ride. Dealer inventories are now searchable at VHIX.com on your mobile phone.
Hey, we all in. It's poker. We all in. We ain't calling no bluff. Let's get it picked. Let's get it picked. Let's get it picked.
It has been noisy all day long at LP Field. Joe Flacco at quarterback. Hasn't been sacked. Hasn't turned the ball over. Trying to become the first rookie quarterback to win 2 playoff games. McGahee. Left side to the 30. 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. And McGahee pulled down by Keith Bullock. Baltimore 2 for 11 on 3rd down, 0 for their last 7. Play clock winding down to 1. Gonna run out of time. Nope, he got it off. Flacco throws over the middle, and that's caught to the 45-yard line. Todd Heath.
Boy, what a play by Todd Heath going up and getting that ball. But look at the play clock and how long it had expired.
And they are very upset on the Tennessee sideline.
I am stunned the flag wasn't thrown. There's always about a 1-second delay because the back judge looks at the clock, and then when it strikes 0, he looks down. That gave every appearance of being 2 or close to 3 seconds. And we got the game clock moving on the right. You know, it wasn't 3, that's for sure, but that was a good long second. That had to be a nanosecond away from drawing the flag.
Now 1st and 15. Flacco gonna go deep down the near sideline. It is incomplete. Intended for Derek Mason. Everyone on their feet. McGahee, left side. 1st down, inside the 35-yard line to the 34.
Our motto all year in the 4th quarter has been put it on the offensive line. And we're going to go as y'all go. And, you know, our offensive line, buckle down as usual. And they got us a couple of big runs. You know, when you had a type of backs that we have, they only need a crease, and they're going to make somebody pay when they step in the hole. And that's what LaRon and Willis did. You know, the offensive line gave them a crease. And, you know, those two guys, you know, made the defensive players pay. They picked up yards.
Now, if you're looking at a long-range kicker, that's Steve Hauschka, who tends to the kickoff for Baltimore. He has tried 2 field goals from more than 50 yards this season. He missed from 53. He made it from 54. This would be a 52-yard field goal as things stand now.
And I asked John Harbaugh, where's the limit for Stover? And he said about 45. But keep in mind, Baltimore has the wind at their back.
To the 33, McGahee. 2nd and 9. This is McLean, wrapped up at the 33, and we get a timeout called by the Titans. 3rd and 9. Either keep it on the ground or does Flacco throw it? Flacco throwing, complete to the 25-yard line. That is short of a 1st down, and a timeout is called.
Well, they show a lot of trust in Joe Flacco here on 3rd down, and he delivers.
You can get a 1st down in that situation. I think we came up probably a foot short or so, but you know, did a good job of getting us in field goal range at worst.
The coaches did some great calls out there to get us in field goal position. What a great call to get us into that a better field position for my field goal, shorten it up a little bit, to say the least. And we had an opportunity to kick a 43-yard field goal instead of a 51-yard field goal.
And Stover in the field goal unit going to come onto the field.
Well, 40 years old, Matt Stover has been there and done that.
This will be a 43-yard attempt. Sam Cook, the holder, on its way, straight and good. With 53 seconds to play in regulation, and Baltimore grabs a 13-10 lead.
And Greg, I've got to believe that completion by Flacco made Stover the kicker. If they don't pick up that yardage, I think Hauschka has to be the guy to try that field goal, but that yardage made it a kick within Stover's range, and he's the guy they wanted to kick in the money situation.
I didn't know it was good. I really hit it clean. You go back and look at the kick from beginning to end, it tracked straight the whole time.
I've seen Stover make plenty of those kicks, and he lined it up, his usual ritual, whatever he goes through, and he nailed it. That's what playing in the NFL for 40 years gets you.
Matt Stover's been in this league for a long time, and I'm quite sure he's lined up for a lot of kicks like that. I don't know how many he probably does know, and he probably remembers every one of them. And there's one more to tack on to just a fabulous career for Matt Stover.
When we return to NFL replay, the Ravens are 47 seconds away from their second conference championship berth in franchise history. And who will they turn to? Ray Lewis and their defense.
Hey, Coach Mora, we're going to throw a playoffs party in my backyard. Big screen TV, lots of cold, refreshing Coors Light.
You kidding me?
No, we're even going to play touch football with the neighbors.
I don't care who you play.
Coach, there's going to be girls at our party. You think we should talk to them about the playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? Playoffs?
Frost Brewed Coors Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL playoffs.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Okay.
Don't talk about it.
I brought it
playoffs?
Why do we show up 5 hours before kickoff? Order every game. Dress like our dads. And sit in 10-degree weather on our anniversary. Why? Because this game is ours. Visa. For game day, it's the way to go.
They said it couldn't be done. They were wrong. This year, from GMC, V8 power and performance along with exceptional fuel economy. The Sierra from GMC. Engineering that happens when you never say never.
Qualified buyers get 3.9% APR financing for 60 months on the 2009 GMC Sierra. See your local Buick Pontiac GMC dealer.
And the world is made of energy, and the world is electricity, and the world is made of energy, and there's a lot inside of you, and there's a lot inside of me, and
Watch this. Hey, Sling Dog!
Yo!
Looking for a quick lunch?
How about Chili's? Welcome to Chili's.
Pepper in a quick break with Chili's Bottomless Express Lunch. Dig into our famous house-made chips and salsa. Enjoy our hot, tasty soups like chicken enchilada and choice of Caesar or house salad with unlimited refills. When you're starved for time, it's the perfect meal. Chili's, pepper in some express lunch, pepper in some fun.
What you missed this week on NFL Game Day Morning.
With Plexico out, is this the straw that breaks the camel's back?
He would not utilize those legs, but when he does, he's the best at his game.
NFL Game Day Morning, Sunday only on NFL Network.
I'm Mike Tomlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
Collins over the middle, complete to the 40-yard line. And Brandon Jones with the catch. Clock is moving. Tennessee with a timeout remaining. Baltimore has a timeout remaining.
Keep in mind, Baronis has converted from 60 yards.
Collins with time, sideline, and that is incomplete. Gage, the intended receiver. Collins over the middle, incomplete, almost intercepted.
Boy, threw it way behind his receiver, and Nakamura had it right in his hands. Kerry Collins trying to go to Bo Scaife. Scaife wasn't even looking for it. Man, and Nakamura won't come much closer to having an interception than that.
You have to give Rex Ryan so much credit, and the defensive staff so much credit, and the players, guys like Haruki Nakamura and Zibikowski, for stepping up there and playing positions they don't normally play, and packages they're not used to playing, and they probably didn't get reps in. And Rex figuring out exactly how to position those guys and where to put them. It was just great coaching on the fly, and I think all those guys deserve a lot of credit for that.
So it comes to this.
Here's the game. 4th and 5. Over the middle, incomplete.
And the long offseason for Tennessee begins. And the Ravens are indeed the team nobody wants to play.
Going into this game, I think through the season, through what our team has dealt with and been up against, we knew what kind of men we had on our football team. And, warriors, mighty men, all those things that you guys chuckle about, those things are all true. But I didn't really realize, I guess, because you don't play them all the time. We knew a little bit about from earlier in the season. I didn't necessarily know exactly what Tennessee was all about. I'm going to tell you what, that is a bunch of strong, competitive warriors on the other side over there.
You think I feel good right now? This is a difficult loss for this team, for the fans, and there was a great deal of hope and excitement. There's nothing I can tell them in that room to make them feel better right now. This thing's going to linger and last, and we'll overcome it.
All the things we did all year to help us win ball games, and we didn't do today. We had turnovers, penalties, what have you. So it's to say it's disappointing is an understatement. This is a tough one to swallow.
We had all the opportunity in the world. We played so hard for 16, 17 weeks. And coming into this game, I already knew there was a realization and a reality that, this could be our last one this year. So to me, once again, it's, I got to think of the location where I'm going to watch the Super Bowl at.
You think you guys the better team?
Yeah.
How many times you played them 10 times? How many times you beat them?
We'll beat them 9 out of 10 times. This is the time that things didn't fall our way. I'm not taking anything away from Baltimore. I lose graciously. Today they were definitely the better team. They have tremendous athletes. They got people over there that can make plays. But I still believe in the Titans, and I still believe that if we could go out there and play it again, I think we can win. It kind of sucks, you know what I mean? A team that you feel is better than you, a team that you feel is better than, but they come out on top. But kind of a little dumbfounded, I guess.
The front office architect.